Hello, my beautiful reader friends. It's Tiffany with an IE. As you can see, welcome back to my channel. And for today's video, I will be talking about my goals for 2022. So, Happy New Year, by the way. But before I get into this year's goals, I'm just going to do a quick recap of last year's goals and whether I accomplished them or not. And I accomplished some of them. So let's just get into it. So the first goal was my Goodreads challenge to read 50 books. Now, I mentioned that every year I always set my Goodreads challenge to 50 books because that is a doable, attainable goal, and I know I could read way more than that. Whereas if I set it much higher and I don't reach it, then I don't feel great. So I'm just like, I'll set the bar low and then go over it because that's a lot easier. So yes, I definitely achieved that. I read 165 books in 2021, and I do mention that in my my end of the month wrap up for December as well. My second goal was to read more diversely. I didn't really put a number for this, but I think in general I did read pretty diversely this year. And yeah, so goal achieved, I guess. But I think in general I should just, rule of thumb, always read diversely. My third goal I did not accomplish. I wanted to read some books by authors I haven't read before, and the authors that I had selected were Kendar Blake and Danielle Page, and I have not read any of their books, so I need to read them. Number 4, I wanted to finish the books on my currently reading shelf on Goodreads because it's just been kind of congested with books that have been there for a few years or more or less. I read some of them, so I didn't get a chance to finish Cress or The Wicked King, but I did read Restore Me. I didn't read Catalyst. I read Just Mercy. Didn't read Master Your Motivation. I read Hidden Figures. I read Prophecy. And that's all that I listed for here, but now there's new things on there. So yeah, still need to finish those. It's an ongoing thing. So yeah. Number 5, I wanted to finish more series. I don't think I did this. I started a lot of new series, read a bunch of standalones, and I haven't finished a lot of series that I've started in the past. So yeah, I'm gonna say that I didn't really accomplish this one. Number 6, I wanted to finish a bunch of previous challenges and readathons that I had participated in back in 2015 and are still I'm still dragging them out until now. I finished some of the things. I read The Girl in the Tower. I read The Winter of the Witch. I did not read When I Cast Your Shadow. I didn't read Orphan Island. I read Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me. I didn't read The Donut Fix. I didn't read The Accidental Alchemist. I didn't read Call Down the Hawk. I read Felix Ever After. I read The Bone Witch. I didn't read Aru Shah and the Song of Death. I did read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I didn't read Glitter. And I did read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And the rest of those, I just put too many things on there, so I crossed them out. But that's the main list. But yeah, so I read a handful of them, but I didn't read all of them. And I still have so many that I need to read. And my last goal, which I had forgotten to mention this in my goals video last year, was that I wanted to read more of Leigh Bardugo. Now, I've read her short story collections, and I wanted to read her main Grishaverse books because I have them and because the Shadow and Bone Netflix series had come out in April. But yeah, it just kept getting pushed off, and I still have not read yeah, her Grishaverse books. So I need to read them. Okay, so for this year, I'm doing a little bit of different stuff. I am still doing some of my goals from last year that I didn't accomplish. I am rolling them over for this year, but I also have like life goals and writing goals as well as like book goals. So I'll just go over them briefly with you. So the first one, of course, is my Goodreads challenge to read 50 books as usual. The second one is to read the Grishaverse books that I didn't get to read last year. And I would also like to watch the Netflix series if I have a chance. But the main goal is to finish those 5 books at least. My third goal is also to read some books by Kendar Blake and Danielle Page because I didn't get to do that last year. So, yeah. My fourth goal, I wrote down tie up loose ends. And by that, I kind of mean basically I just put a bunch of things from last year's goals together. So like reading more diversely and finishing more series and finishing my currently reading shelf and finishing my challenges and readathons. All of those count as tying up loose ends, as well as cleaning up my room and reading from the books that I've gotten from like sales and little free libraries that are just like in bags on the floor right now. They're out of the camera view for good reason. But yeah, I need to read those because there are a bunch that I just want to donate, and then some that are diverse that I want to put in my little free library that is right outside my house. So yeah, I have a lot of loose ends to tie up. So my next goal is a writing goal. I haven't been writing since I think grad school. So it's been a long time. And then also with just like all the writer drama, like, yeah, like one of my favorite authors turned out to be anti-Semitic and just a lot of things. It's been kind of a train wreck for publishing in 2021, especially now with like the supply chain crisis and having less books in the world. And yeah, that really sucks. But right now, I think I just want to get back into the groove of like writing regularly again. Even if it's like not necessarily every day, I have a goal to write at least 2,000 words per month. And that's like a little over 7 pages because back when I used to do NaNoWriMo, in order to get to the 50,000 word count by the end of the month, you had to write 1,667 words per day, and with my chosen font and double spacing and stuff, it was about 7 pages for me. So yeah, I would like to go back and write more, whether it's for one of my current works in progress or just for like one of the fun writing prompts that I like, or you know, just whatever. But I would like to write more, not necessarily publish yet, because of, like I said, all the author drama and everything. But I mean, it would be nice to finish at least one of my manuscripts or something, and then, you know, take time to edit and stuff. But right now I just want to get back into the groove of writing and making it a habit. My next goal is in the health category. I wrote eat less candy because diabetes runs in my family. My grandmother, who is my mom's mom, she is diabetic, and my mom is pre-diabetic, and she's always harping on me about how I should eat less sweets and stuff. And usually I disagree. But yeah, I mean, I do need to be careful, but I also really love sweets. Like, I have a huge sweet tooth, so it is very difficult for me to not eat sweets. And I have low blood sugar, so it's tough. But I want to try to be mindful and not eat as much sugary things and try to opt for the healthier option when possible. And my last goal, number 7, this has to do with my cat Lucy that I adopted in December, and she has brought so much joy, but also a lot of anxiety because she is 11. She's a senior cat, and she does have stage 2 kidney disease as well as a dental disease, moderate periodontal disease, which is like gingivitis and stuff. So yeah, and in addition to that, she's had other like things crop up, and vets are expensive. So yeah, I want to raise money, whether that is through a GoFundMe or just going out and doing Instacart or like whatever it is, because tutoring does not make that much money. And yeah, I just want to, raise money for Lucy's vet expenses because she needs those treatments and everything. Yeah, it's better to take care of her. Like, I want her to at least live with me for maybe until like 15. If she lives longer, that's totally awesome. But I really don't want to be like, okay, I adopted her and then, have her, knock on wood, like pass away or something happens to her, like not even a year later. But yeah, so I want to, take care of her to the best of my ability. Yeah, so that's it for my goals. I know this was more of a chatty video, and it's getting loud in my house again. So I will end the video here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next videos. Bye!